Howdy, partners, and welcome back to Hungry Buddy, the place where we rustle up the tastiest, most satisfying recipes that'll make your heart sing. Now, I know mornings can be a real rodeo sometimes, trying to get everyone fed and out the door on time. That's why I'm so tickled to share my top 10 favorite Crockpot breakfast recipes with y'all. We're talking hearty, wholesome dishes that you can just throw together the night before and wake up to a smell that'll make you want to do a happy dance right in your pajamas. So grab your coffee and let's get cooking. Y'all, this recipe is so simple, even a city slicker can handle it. You just cube up some thick sliced bread like a good old Texas toast, then whisk together some eggs, milk, cream, because we don't skimp on flavor around here, vanilla, and a pinch of cinnamon. Pour that luscious mixture over the bread, pop it in the crock pot on low before you go to bed, and let it work its magic overnight. Come morning, you'll wake up to the most heavenly aroma and perfectly golden brown French toast. Just drizzle it with some warm maple syrup, maybe a dollop of whipped cream if you're feeling fancy, and dig in. It's so easy. It's practically foolproof, and it's guaranteed to make those busy mornings a whole lot smoother. Now, this recipe is for those mornings when you gotta feed a whole hungry bunch. We're talking a hearty, stick-to-your-ribs casserole that's packed with protein and flavor. You start with a pound of your favorite breakfast sausage, browned and crumbled. Then you layer in some frozen hash browns, shredded cheese, and a dozen eggs whisked together with milk and seasonings. You can get real creative here, folks. Add in some diced bell peppers, onions, maybe even a handful of spinach for a little something extra. Pop it in the slow cooker on low for 6 to 8 hours, and wake up to a bubbly, cheesy masterpiece that'll feed the whole family. Serve it up with some biscuits or toast for sopping up all that deliciousness. This recipe is perfect for those who like to keep things wholesome and hearty. Plus, it's as versatile as a ranch hand's best pair of boots. Simply combine rolled oats, water, or milk. Almond milk works great too, y'all. A pinch of salt, and a drizzle of honey or maple syrup in your trusty crock pot. Set it on low for a couple of hours or overnight for a creamier texture, and that's it. Now, here's where the fun starts. You can top your oatmeal with just about anything your heart desires. Fresh berries, sliced bananas, chopped nuts, a sprinkle of granola, a dollop of yogurt. The possibilities are endless. It's a healthy and delicious way to start your day, and it'll keep you fueled up for whatever adventures lie ahead. These breakfast burritos are a lifesaver on those extra busy mornings when you're hustling to get out the door. Brown up some ground beef or chorizo with onions and peppers, then stir in your favorite burrito seasonings. While that's simmering, whisk together some eggs and cheese. Pepper jack adds a nice little kick. Now here's the time-saving trick. Spread the scrambled eggs on some large flour tortillas, top with the meat mixture, and roll them up tight. Wrap each burrito in foil and toss them in the crock pot on low for a couple of hours. You can even make a big batch on the weekend and freeze them for a grab-and-go breakfast all week long. Just reheat and you're good to go. Alright, y'all, these cinnamon rolls are a special treat, but let me tell you, they are worth every single calorie. You start with some refrigerated crescent roll dough, because sometimes a shortcut is just what the doctor ordered. Roll it out into a flat rectangle and spread it with a heavenly mixture of melted butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Oh, and don't be shy with that cinnamon, folks. Roll it up tight and slice it into those beautiful pinwheels. Now here's the secret ingredient. Pour a mixture of melted butter, brown sugar, and vanilla over the rolls before you put them in the crock pot. That's going to create the most incredible gooey caramel sauce while they bake. Set it on low for a few hours and get ready for pure cinnamon roll bliss. This quiche is so elegant and impressive, your family will think you slaved away in the kitchen all morning. But little do they know your trusty crock pot did all the heavy lifting. You start with a pre-made pie crust. Again, shortcuts are our friends here. Blind bake it for a few minutes in the oven, then whisk together some eggs, cream, cheese, and your favorite quiche fillings. I like to use sautéed mushrooms, spinach, and bacon, but you can really let your imagination run wild here. Pour the egg mixture into the crust, pop it in the crock pot on low for a few hours, and voila! You've got yourself a beautiful golden brown quiche that's perfect for a special occasion, breakfast, or brunch. These breakfast potatoes are the perfect side dish for any of these amazing crockpot breakfast recipes. They're crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, and bursting with flavor. Plus, they're incredibly easy to make. Just chop up some potatoes. Russet or Yukon Gold work great. Toss them with olive oil, salt, pepper, and your favorite seasonings. Now, here's the key to getting that perfect crispy texture. Spread the potatoes in a single layer in the crock pot. Don't overcrowd them. Cook them on low for 4 to 6 hours, or until they're fork tender and golden brown. You can even add in some diced onions, bell peppers, or even jalapenos for an extra kick. Trust me, these potatoes will disappear faster than you can say breakfast. This oatmeal is like a warm hug on a chilly morning. It's got all the comforting flavors of apple pie, but it's actually good for you. You start with the same basic oatmeal-based rolled oats, water or milk, a pinch of salt, and a drizzle of maple syrup. But here's where things get interesting. You add in some diced apples, a sprinkle of cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg, and a splash of vanilla extract. That's going to give it that irresistible apple pie flavor. Cook it on low for a couple of hours or overnight for a creamier texture, and top it with your favorite apple pie toppings like chopped pecans, a drizzle of caramel sauce, or even a dollop of whipped cream. All right, y'all, this recipe is for those mornings when you're feeling fun and adventurous. We're talking breakfast pizza. You can use a pre-made pizza crust or make your own. I'll never judge. Spread it with a creamy sauce made from cream cheese, sour cream, and a little bit of garlic powder. Then top it with your favorite breakfast goodies like scrambled eggs, cooked sausage or bacon, diced bell peppers, onions, maybe even some jalapenos for a little kick. Sprinkle on some cheese and pop it in the crock pot on low for a couple of hours, or until the cheese is melted and bubbly. It's a fun and unexpected way to start your day, and it's guaranteed to be a family favorite. This banana bread is moist, delicious, and perfect with a cup of coffee on a lazy weekend morning. Plus, it makes your house smell absolutely divine. You start by mashing up some ripe bananas. The riper, the better, y'all. Then you mix them with sugar, eggs, oil, vanilla, and of course, those secret ingredients, cinnamon and nutmeg. Stir in some flour, baking soda, and salt, and pour that beautiful batter into your greased and floured crock pot. Cook it on low for 2 to 3 hours, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Let it cool slightly, then slice it up and enjoy. It's the perfect way to use up those overripe bananas, and it's guaranteed to satisfy your sweet tooth. Well, there you have it, folks. My top 10 favorite crockpot breakfast recipes that'll make your mornings a whole lot easier and tastier. I hope y'all enjoyed this roundup as much as I did sharing it with you. Remember, the crockpot is your secret weapon for stress-free mornings and happy bellies. So go on, get creative, and whip up some of these scrumptious recipes for your loved ones. They'll thank you for it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe to Hungry Buddy for more delicious recipes and cooking tips. And be sure to ring that little bell so you don't miss a single episode. Happy cooking, y'all! See you next time.